All right, welcome to Matt Chat with Chippewa Farms. Thank you for joining me today. We are all about local. We are all about at Chippewa Farms with helping to have a better farm and better food and a better future. And I think it goes in that line right there. As we have better farms, we're going to have better food, and that's a better future for everybody. Uh, it's no secret we live in a world today where there are a lot of health concerns that people have, and I believe that a lot of the health problems in America and the world are directly linked to our food. Food is medicine, and that absolutely must be the philosophy that we have, especially if we're going to turn things around. I believe that farmers are going to be key to this thing, and we're fighting against a system that is broken, a system that is corrupt. And so, farmers, we've got to be careful not to believe the lies, not to get pulled into those things. And so, look, I believe that the local farmer and the local farm is going to really be the answer to turning this around. Let me explain why that is. When you look at the health problems today, we've gone through this COVID thing, made it through on the other side. There's a lot of things that health issues that are really being weaponized. And so here we are in 2026, and really the biggest health crisis that we are facing in America right now is chronic illness. And chronic illness is just from inflammation to diabetes to just across the board, so many issues. Chronic illness is something that is a huge problem, and I want to say this to everyone listening out there, and especially to the farmers. But I believe that the majority of the chronic illness problem in the world today is really a direct result of malnutrition. And that's an amazing thing, because in America we have an obesity problem. And so you look at it and say, how can the main health issue be malnutrition when we have an obesity problem? Because it's true, most of Americans, we are overweight, and it is because of our bad food, the ingredients, how we prepare the food, all of those things. And so it is true that you can be fed but not get nutrients from that food. So you can be full but not nourished. And that is what's happening today, is people are getting full on food that is not nutrient based, nutrient rich. And so we are obese, malnourished people. It's hard to wrap your head around. I never thought I'd be saying that. And so here's the key. One of the issues that we face is that we need good local raised meat without vaccinations, without the antibiotics, without the hormones. And that's where the local farm comes in, because I'm going to tell you something. We're living in a day where we've got companies like Sprouts who is selling their clean chicken. Come to find out, it's coming from Tyson's and Purdue Chicken, and so it's not clean, and yet they're charging more for it. We've got other companies and even some farmers that are doing the same thing. And so, look, I believe that more than ever, it's important, you consumers out there, that you know your farmer, how they're raising their livestock and what is going into the food, and that requires a relationship. And so it is more than ever important that you have a local farmer, that you trust them, that you know them. Local farmers, you need to understand, it's really important here. But when it comes to this protein, look, we need to separate meat protein from the protein industry or movement, because look, plant protein and meat protein are not the same. And so there's some protein that you really only can get from meat, and especially from ruminants. And so ruminants are the answer. It should be in your diet. If you're looking at your food, it should be that most of your protein in your diet is coming not from plant-based but from animal-based. That's opposite of what you're being told by doctors. It's opposite of what you're being told by the government and those around you. I'm not a medical doctor, but I can tell you, I firmly believe in this, that It is, we need to raise ruminants, and we need to raise those ruminants so that they can be processed in a clean way so that we can have the protein and the nutrients that we as human beings need. It is as God intended. And so the best way to do this is for a local farmer on a small enough scale where he knows the animals, what's being fed, what's happening on the farm, and can even show the consumer that, can raise these animals the right way. So look, this is a movement that we have got to start right here on the local farm. We're doing it at Chippewa Farms here locally, and we help farmers to get back to this, and we believe in it. We try to live it. If we can be a help to you, reach out to us. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. Look, this is not just a movement, it is a way of life. It is a value, core values that I hope that you believe in and that you live and you share with those around you. This will lead to better farms, better food, and it will be a better future for all of us.